Good morning, evening, dusk, and dawn, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, A Game of Thrones, as House Darry. In the last episode, in case you missed it, we sent a message. I think the message is quite clear. People in the comments definitely seem to have understood the message. Don't mess with House Darry. The Cape of Eagles over here has been pacified. They rose up in rebellion alongside a couple of our vassals from the homeland. They got off lightly. Ransoms or release, being truly part of House Darry territory. The Cape of Eagles, not so much. We opted for a more necessary message in that regard. We executed many of the lords. And the thought and hope now is that those that have taken over will remember the punishment and won't try it again. So what's the situation currently? Well, we're currently losing a little bit of money. The reasoning behind that is... yes, our men-at-arms are rejuvenating. Once they're done, that'll be perfectly fine. So, I think it's safe to say Lord Damon is in a bit of his... He's entered his villain era, I definitely feel. His ambitions have grown quite strong, and it doesn't seem like it's going to stop there. Willem Rivers, of course, our once illegitimate, now legitimate bastard son, he's a trained fighter, he's a knight. He is also ambitious. Not quite as military-minded at all as his father, but he is ambitious. A craven, but ambitious. When he takes over, what we intend on doing is probably giving away Seaguard Castle in favor of keeping hold of... Actually, no, we won't need to, because we'll have the ability to hold 3 territories. But that's okay. So, I think with the Cape of Eagles pacified, I've made a decision. We need to become Lord Paramount. House Darry needs to be more influential, not just in the Riverlands, but in the territory of the Iron Throne. Eventually, it would be great if we can... is there a way to search, find character? I would like to look for... I don't think there are any Targaryens. Unfortunately. We'd actually be able to tell if I just look at the Iron Throne. Yeah, 0 living members, unfortunately. But that's okay. There are 3 houses, all of which have 0 living members. There's Targaryen, there's Othrys, and there is Blackfire. Unfortunately, none of them are around anymore. What that does mean is, unless by event one spawns, we're not going to be able to reintroduce the Targaryens into the Iron Throne. What we can do, however, is get rid of these Baratheons. King Robert, he's still in charge. He's still alive and kicking. He's in very good health. Lord Damon, he's doing slightly poor. But yes, we need to become Lord Paramount, and I think I think taking the Iron Islands might be a good shout. Or better yet, we take the Iron Islands so that we have a much stronger base of operation to then take the Riverlands. And why I say this, Willem Rivers is a steward. He will be going under the steward lifestyle. Now, one thing you can do as a steward is do I believe there's an option to unlock, unless they've moved it. There used to be an option to unlock the ability to have a plot to fabricate a hook, not a hook, a claim on your liege's title. Our liege would be the Lord Paramountcy of the Riverlands. If we could get a claim on this, then usurp the Iron Islands, we'd be a Lord Paramount with a claim on another Lord Paramountcy. We could then create a union of the Riverlands and the Iron Islands. We'd by far be the strongest Lord Paramount in the realm. Bit of politics and diplomacy, get maybe a few of the others on side, you know. Perhaps we look to the Westerlands or the Reach, maybe the North, see if we can get a few of them on our side, and then we depose the Baratheons. And once the Baratheons are no longer in charge, I mean, who would we put in charge, right? There's one thing you can do with this mod is you can, when you overthrow the Iron Throne, you can put yourself in charge, or you can put someone else in charge. And who would we want to put in charge? I mean, so we know that during Robert's Rebellion, the North and the Vale worked alongside the Stormlands. The Stormlands now not even owned by the Baratheons, owned by Catherine. The Reach under Tyrell. The Lannisters, I believe, still rule over Westerlands. The Vale still under Arryn territory. The Starks are still here. And the Martells there. I do believe, for a short while, the Reach... Yes, only recently did the Tyrells come back. They actually lost it in 292. Only seem to have got it back a couple of years later. So the Florence had a go at being in charge. Just trying to remember who was on what side. Because we could give it to one of the other families. Or we just put the Darrys in. We'd have to see about that. I can ransom some people. Who are you? Ah, yes, Saltpan's Rise. You can be ransomed. Perfectly fine. Eldoria, my granddaughter, can marry. It's going to be difficult. You are a homosexual, which means that you're going to be much less fertile. Where is Whisper Point? Looks like a Reach territory. Yep. Possible we can... So I'm just trying to think, because obviously we're going to have to go to war with the Iron Islands if we want any territory from them. And they have a lot of soldiers. It does, however, look like all of their allies are their vassals, and they can't call them any of their allies. So Interesting. Now, we also have allies. We have many allies. Our ally strength is nearing 12,000. We'd be able to outnumber them. It's just a case of having control over all of those. Let's unpause. Let's let a month go by. We'll go until the 6th moon. And then we'll speed up the game. In the meantime, what I think we're planning on doing is we're going to look to just continue to build tall. Hera has had another child called Ryan. That works for me. Yeah, we'll be looking to invest in Honeymaiden Hall. Castle Darry will have some upgrades it can do. And I believe we still have our claim on Worthport. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do. We also have a claim on Whisker Moon, which is up here. Interesting. Don't know if I'd go for it, though. Ah, of course, that was the goal. We were going to try and hit Worthport. Sorry, it's been a little while since I last played, and there's been some stuff going on in the background. I'm a little bit out of it, but I really want to spend 80 gold making you happy. You already love me. Worthport. Yes, we were going to take Worthport and then give Seaguard Castle away. Right, let's go open-minded. Because then we could have full control over territories near our capital and not have to worry so much about this one over here. Control there is fine, but we do currently have... It was recently sacked, yeah. For the Serene Damon, I would like for your grandson, Lymond, to become a squire of Brian Frey. House Frey. You're a Riverlander, that's good. He'd gain stress because he's paranoid. Cool. Sounds good. These are our neighbours at the crossing. Now, it would be really good to keep an eye on what's going on in the Iron Islands, of course. If there's any rebellions at any point. Can we cite rebellion, actually? Can we, Or is that... That might be... It might have been a CK2 feature. Yes, I think it is. Yeah, we can't cite rebellion, but that would have been an idea. Especially if we could have gotten, like this area to have rebelled or something, like a really large chunk. Excellent, we've increased our county control completely on Honeymaiden Hall. Yeah, so everything's being reduced because we're above our domain limit. Oh, we've discovered the ledger. I'm gonna have to remind myself what ledger does. Domain limit plus... Oh, good, we're no longer over our domain limit. Oh, brilliant. That's actually really helpful. Excellent. That means that our heir may be able to take Worthport as well as keep Seaguard Castle. Keeping Seaguard Castle would be good, especially if we want to launch an attack on the Iron Islands. It would be clever. It would imply, you know, we're using that as like our base of operations to commit that invasion. A child's dream. Little Lyman has always been infatuated with the tales of the King's Guard, none more so than Lord Commander Galwell of the Iron Throne, viewing him in the same light as Sir Serwyn of the Mirror Shield and Sir Simeon Star Eyes. I thought little of his dreams of being like these legendary figures, as all children have heroes they aspire to be like. But as Lyman has gotten older, his dreams of joining the King's Guard have become ever more real. Just today, he came before me and asked to set aside any betrothals I might have planned for him so that he can start training to become a member of King Robert's King's Guard. So. Here's the thing. We could let him join the King's Guard, which means that he would become a sworn protector of King Robert. Someone we hate. Someone we despise. We hate him, we hate his family. However, it could also make him a valuable agent in a plot against King Robert. Because the King's Guard are the closest people to the King. Our grandson Lyman here could be the key we need to getting Robert off this earth. So, I'm going to actually say yes. By all means, little one, join the King's Guard. Not for loyalty to the Baratheons, but in order to strengthen our plotting against them. Oh no, my aged cheese! It has low. It only has 18 years left. Quickly, spend all of the money we can on the aged cheese. My niece has a disputed heritage secret. Interesting. Let's see what else we can do here. Ah, we can upgrade our hunting grounds. Let's do that. Anything we can do here? Doesn't look like it for the moment. Seaguard is looking fine. What's the new innovations we're working towards? Looks like we have a cultural fascination in Mystery Notes, which has development growth. And then looks like we have cultural exposure to banking, which is more development growth. Okay. There is a fight going on here. Between you two. Blackwood Vale's claim on the lordship of Fairmarket. Ooh. Hi, doggy. Very interesting. Oh no, our councillor died. Our chancellor. I'm going to put Saltpan Rise Lord on our council. I know you revolted against us, but we're being more forgiving towards the people in what we're considering the home territories. Ooh. Alliance with Old Town. Interesting. Old Town is still held by the Florence. Yeah. I mean, should I ever be put into another war, I don't feel like Old Town is going to do much. That's not... Where's Old Town? It's down here. I don't feel like Old Town... Where is Old Town? Where is... I'm going mad. Where is Old Town? There it is. Yeah, I feel like Old Town isn't going to be massively useful, but for the premise, you know, I mean, Old Town, they've got the high tower, you know, I see it as more of a prestigious act rather than one for Alliance. So the Alliance is helpful. So where would we want our initial beachhead to be? You know, like if we're gonna look at this area here, we've got a few different places. We've got Saltcliffe. We've got, well, we probably wouldn't be able to go for Pike immediately. Harlaw would be an interesting one to go for. This island, you know, it feels very... Uh-oh. Reports from Lady Eldora have suddenly stopped. It appears their skills were not good enough to avoid discovery. Oh, we've just married her as well. Yeah, we could take... We could start initially by taking Harlaw, or take Black Tide, which is smaller, but that means it would be easier to control. It's just, it needs to be somewhere that... I just have a quick look. There aren't straits, are there? They'd have to do boat landing. So as long as we had a foothold somewhere, then it wouldn't be an issue, because they would, by default, they would, yeah, there are no straits. They would try and pull together their troops, which, as you can see, they're doing now. They'd pull them from everywhere, get them here, and then come over. So if we already had a landing point, or a, not a landing... The first war would be the most difficult, I feel, because you'd have to look at getting that foothold. But once you've got the foothold, it would then be much easier, because we could then just form our armies here. We could hit them whilst they're landing and do a heck of a lot of damage to them. Preparations for the hunt. The wilderness is calling out to me. We could get a new dog. Oh, the next hunt would cost no gold. Let's do that. Let's go on a hunt, everyone. Call a hunt. Like our neighbour's war is resolved. Fair market continues to be under the control of its current owner. You would think it a creature of myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest hart I had ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight lying dead before me. Willem was just awestruck. I've never seen such a thing, my lord. Yeah, hunting trophy. Oh, we won't give him the credit. Its skull will make a fine crown. Please tell me. Hang on. Please tell me I can get an actual, like, skull crown. Is that what he's doing? Hang on. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to rename him. Why? Didn't want to pin him either. Oh dear lord. Still going wrong. Please tell me I can have, like... I would love to just have, like, a skull crab. I think that would be amazing. Oh my. It does not look like. Yeah, it does not look like we'll get that. You! Oh my lord, I do apologize. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Oh, hay fever is really getting to me now. I had to sneeze a whole bunch. I'll try and mute when I do. Oh my. Right. So... doesn't look like we can do much more building as of yet. We save up some money, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we just sort of... we need to start planning our invasion of the Iron Islands. It's just going to be, where do we land first? What do we take first? And kind of... what's going to be the most beneficial for us, and what's going to be the easiest target to take. I think that the Iron Island Wars will be a snowball. Once we get one, it'll be easy to get the second, it'll be easy next and the next and the next. If we could get a claim on an entire duchy, that would be very good. I think of all of them, Harlaw would be the best one to get. It seems like the biggest. So grabbing that would be amazing. We'd give it a try. So all we'd need to do is get our council, get you to fabricate a claim on... is this the one? Is that the place? Yes. Let's get him to fabricate a claim. See if we can get a claim on the duchy. If we can, that'd be amazing. Possible side effect, yeah, claim on duchy. That would be amazing. Striving amidst strife. The latest work of my son-in-law, Lord Owen. Son-in-law? Fair enough, I suppose. Has become the rage at court. Yeah, it's been mocked. Sorry, Owen. Oh, my son-in-law. Yeah, he'd be married to one of my daughters, I suppose. Then, Game's having a bit of a moment. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna see what we can do to try and get a claim on the entire duchy. That'd be very interesting. Be very curious to see what comes of that, if anything. Hold a grand tourney, we can pay homage. It's still Edmure, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, the guy we fought a rebellion against, and then he made me his right-hand dude. Are we still the right? Yeah, we are still the Castellan. Pretty good. Yeah. It's good. We're doing very well for ourselves. We can petition our liege as well. Interesting. Ah, Crystal Darry can marry. Okay, Christelle. Who are we going to marry you off to? Alyssa. Good name. Okay. Is there anyone... Blackwood Vale would be a good ally. You're close by. Is there anyone that I could marry Crystal to? Not really. Also, your wife is... beautiful. Yep. I'm slightly intimidated by your wife, I cannot lie. Yeah, if we can get some sort of an alliance with Blackwood, that would be kind of useful. You believe in the old gods? We consider them hostile. Ah. Maybe not then. We do it with the crossing instead? No. We could look beyond. What about the neck? The neck might be all Flint's finger. Would be a decent ally as well. Not really all the men you have. Interesting. What about Withermore? Oh, you're married. Darn. I mean, don't misunderstand, we've got some good alliances. Just want more. Here's a thought. Could I get an alliance with the Starks? No, that'd be silly, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? To get an ally with the Lord Paramount. Oh, I forgot Tyrion was in charge. Sorry for forgetting, friend. Should we just call on the Reach? Anyone there? Sadly, no. Okay, Crystal. Apparently, Blackhaven would be the strongest. We're looking all the way down in Stormland territory there. Tell you what, why don't you go marry the Lord of Whisperpool? We've got plenty of Letarian and alliances to help, so we shouldn't be too concerned. We just need to wait and see the outcome of this operation we have going on right now. About 9 months. Okay, that's not too bad. But a very peaceful episode, which I suppose is fair considering the last few episodes have been very war-focused. The Poor Fellows has been established. Wintertown. Interesting. Now, actually, on topic of military and holy order, is the thing with you is that you're drowned god. We consider you hostile. Interesting. Oh, we finished our hound pens. Good. Nothing else there, nothing else there, nothing else there for now. We may be able to construct I mean, money is really the key thing, I think. Or men of arms. Archers, heavy infantry, skirmishers. So archery grounds probably the best thing to go for. We just need the gold. Okay, I can do that. I can save up the gold. Archery ground. We must be getting close to maxing all out as well. So we can get 400 more there. 400 plus 500, 900 plus 100. Okay, 1,000. We can get 1,000 more there. So we can be up to nearly 9,000. Quite a lot. Ooh, Dynasty Legacy. Nice. We went for Warfare already. We could go for Riverlander and get Direct Vassal Opinion up, Fellow Vassal Opinion up. Oh, we also went for Glory. Ominous Reputation. I feel like Ominous Reputation would be quite fitting, considering what happened last episode. That's a spell I cost would be minus 20% if we Generational Belief. Oh god, both of these would be quite good. based on what we've already been doing in the game. I'm actually gonna flip a coin. Go heads for generational belligerence and tails for ominous reputation. Let me just grab a coin. So yeah, heads for warfare, tails for guile. Heads. Okay, generational belligerence. Makes sense. We've had a good few wars recently. Plus, let's not forget that Lord Damon himself served during Robert's initial rebellion. But yeah, very good. Very, very good. We're actually very close to being well known. Which is nice. Okay. I've prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the Lordship of 10 Towers. No, I want to get the duchy. We're going to keep at it. We're going to keep at it. We're going to save up the money to get the archery range. That'll do really good for our archers. It'd be really great if we could get more men-at-arms. How would we go about doing that? I don't think I can. Yeah, we'd have to get this. Standing army, which we're not going to get for like 300 years. This one, another 200 years. Oh no, my sister Jane died. Does that make me the last sibling? Oh no, okay, we've still got Maria. Oh gosh. This entire generation of the family is almost dead. Just me and Maria left. The next generation is going to be all that's left pretty soon. In terms of our health, we're looking poor, but we do have a lot of stuff going in our favor. Willem Rivers is already approaching 50, which is incredible. Let's look at the let's see the memories. Going all the way back. Your grandfather was executed. He was. Our father was executed. Seems that he became friends. He became a squire. Yes, he did. He was knighted. God, he was knighted 30 years ago? Oh my lord. 30 years since we knighted him? The age of the world. I've been studying the ancient religious texts and writings of scholars, and they seem to agree that the long night will return 10,000 years after it first ended. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. Oh my. However, my septum, Matthew, urges me to keep it to myself. Leave it to the devout and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? Yes, consult with more Scepter. Is what we must do. Is the world really doomed to end in less than 100 years? Find out in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a quiet one in comparison to some of the last few, but we've done a lot of plotting, I think. We've done a lot of scheming. We know what we're doing. We're making our next really, I'd argue, our biggest political move yet. I'm tempted to save up for the archery range, but at the same time, I'm tempted to just build up the army as much as possible. Let me know what you may think is the best decision down in the comments below. If you have enjoyed, please do consider liking the video. It is very helpful. It lets me know what you guys are enjoying, or dislike the video if you didn't enjoy. Let me know what you didn't enjoy if you do dislike it, and I'll try and see if I can do it better next time. And if you aren't already, please do consider subscribing. Subscribing means that you'll get access to notifications to let you know when I upload, which hopefully will start to be regular again, following the little blackout we had over the last couple weeks. Apologies again for that. But, yes, for now, I'm going to wrap up here. I have been Squid, you have been you. This has been Crusader Kings 3, A Game of Thrones, as House Darry. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye for now.